we've got permissions to talk about all of this,
Yes.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
your mom is,
Yeah, my mom's in.
she's an open book.
Yeah, she's in recovery. She's been sober 11 years now.
And I was involved to some degree of your mama going off and going to treatment
Yeah, what I remember, you intervened on her once or twice.
once.
Once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that you had intervened at least once, but the last time she went to Texas, and she's been sober 11 years now. And
When we made the approach to your mom years ago, you weren't there. What was going on with you, if you're all right sharing that? Like, where were you? Were you in your own addictions at that point,
Yes,
or what?
yeah, I was caught up in my meth and alcoholism, and I was not present when y'all intervened on my mother. I did not come to Texas and see my mother. She was in treatment. I could not get away from Blackstone long enough to come see my mom. So I just talked to her.
What do you mean you couldn't get away from Blackstone long enough?
I couldn't fly because I couldn't not go a couple days without getting high. Like I never left Blackstone my whole entire addiction because I needed to be close to my substance so I could get it and keep my fix.
Did your sister know what was going on as to why you weren't much involved in that part of the process, or were they starting to have some ideas, or were they just completely in the dark?
I just think my sister thought I was just too busy to go because I was running our family farm. I was we had a trucking company. I was running that, and I was a really busy person. So I think they just thought I was really busy working.
So they just took it upon themselves to handle it. And your sister was a big part in
Oh yes,
my
sister was a big part of my mom's recovery.
Yeah.
And reaching out to you, and then my sister was a big part in reaching out to you to try to get me to get treatment, and for y'all to get a plan together to work for me to try to get me to go to Florida. But I was hard hit and I didn't want to listen.
Yeah, you had some other plans for a long time, man. Yeah. Well, so when did you first use? Like, what did that look like?
My first time I used cocaine was at 24 years old. I'd never smoked weed in my life. I'd never done any drugs in my life. I was hanging out with people that were doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, and I hung out around them for a couple years, and I never done it. I never done any blow with them, and then I got in some bad spot in my head, and I was like, well, this might make it better. Let me try it. I tried it, and I was just a weekend warrior for a couple years, and then I got introduced to methamphetamines, and once I did that, the guy told me that I got it from. He said, if you do it, you'll never want that other stuff again, and that was God honest truth.